Chosen ones, this is not a message to take lightly. This is an urgent, divine command that could change the course of your life forever. If you are watching this right now, it is not by accident. God Himself has led you here, calling you to pause, to rest, to be still, because something monumental is unfolding behind the scenes of your life. You might feel restless, eager to take action, to fight, but the heavens are commanding you to lie down and trust. This is a sacred pause, a moment of profound spiritual reset, where your burdens, your pains, your financial struggles, and every weight on your shoulders are being lifted and undone. God is telling you, rest now, chosen one, because I am activating something so powerful within you, a destiny so grand, so far beyond your wildest dreams, that when it arrives, your life will never be the same again. This is not an ordinary promise. This is a divine breakthrough. A total transformation is happening within your very being, whether you see it or not. The very things you've been praying for are not just coming. They are already here in the making, shifting from invisible to inevitable. But to receive this miracle, you must align yourself with this divine command. Lie down, trust fully, and let the divine power flow through you. Before we dive deeper into this life-changing message, I need you to take 3 urgent steps. First, hit that like button to send this powerful energy out to the universe. Second, subscribe and join this movement as we gather our 1,000 warriors. And third, leave a comment with the number. This sacred number will amplify the spiritual signal you're sending out, connecting you with the energy of this video. If you are truly a chosen one, your spirit already knows this is for you, and you will stay with me until the very end. You have carried your burdens for far too long. The weight of worry, the sharp sting of pain, and the endless cycle of financial strain have been crushing you. But the truth is, you are not alone. God, in His infinite love and power, is stepping in to take the load from your weary shoulder. It is time to surrender completely, not half-heartedly, but with your whole heart, and release every fear and struggle into His hands. Imagine a child handing a heavy backpack to a loving parent. This is exactly what God is asking you to do. Trust Him to carry the weight you have been burdened with. You don't need to prove your worthiness or exhaust yourself trying to fix everything on your own. When you rest, you create a sacred space for healing, restoration, and peace to flood into your life. Your burdens are now His responsibility. This moment of surrender is a holy invitation, a call to stop fighting and start trusting deeply. God is ready to envelop you in His peace, to calm your restless mind and weary heart. As you rest, you are not giving up. You are giving way to a greater plan that promises restoration and freedom. Believe this. Your release is already in motion. Behind the veil of your everyday struggles, God is moving with divine precision to rewrite your story. While you rest, He is battling for you, breaking chains, removing obstacles, and paving a new path forward. You may not see the spiritual warfare, but miracles are actively unfolding beyond human sight. Think of the vast ocean currents that shape the shorelines, yet remain invisible from above. Similarly, God's work is steady, powerful, and unstoppable, even when it feels like nothing is changing. Trust that every delay, every moment of waiting, is orchestrated for your highest good. The universe is aligning to deliver lasting solutions, not just temporary fixes. Allow this truth to anchor your heart. You are divinely protected and led. God's presence surrounds you, like an invisible army, fighting your battles and defeating every enemy that threatens your peace. Rest, knowing that victory is not distant. It is already taking shape. You are chosen, and divine miracles are being woven just for you. Your mind, body, and very destiny are undergoing a profound spiritual reset. Imagine a computer rebooting after a crash, becoming fresh, refreshed, and ready to operate at full power. God is refreshing your entire being, clearing out mental clutter, healing physical exhaustion, and recalibrating your future. This sacred rest is not passive. It is a powerful spiritual and physical renewal that will prepare you to rise stronger than ever before. Your mind is often the battlefield where anxiety and doubt wage war. But as you rest, God is soothing every anxious thought and replacing fear with clarity and peace. Your body, tired and worn, is being restored at the cellular level by divine grace. Even your destiny, every dream, goal, and purpose, is being realigned for maximum impact and fulfillment. This reset phase is a precious gift. Do not rush or resist it. Instead, lean into the stillness and trust that everything in your life is being reordered perfectly. When you awaken from this rest, you will move forward with renewed vision, vigor, and divine direction. Temporary fixes won't satisfy what God is creating for you. He is preparing permanent solutions to your toughest challenges, solutions that will transform your life at its core. While you rest, divine wisdom is architecting these breakthroughs, carefully building foundations that no storm can shake. This is the kind of change that lasts for generations, not just fleeting moments. Think of a master craftsman designing a timeless piece of art. God's solutions are intricate and beautiful, created with eternal purpose. Whether it's healing from deep wounds, financial freedom, or restored relationships, what is being prepared for you is far beyond what human hands can create. These solutions will bring deep, lasting peace and joy. So instead of seeking quick fixes or temporary relief, relax and trust the divine process. God's life-changing plans are unfolding right now. Soon, you will witness the fullness of His miraculous work in your life. Solutions so powerful that your story will become a testimony of hope and renewal. The financial stress that has weighed heavily on your heart is nearing its end. God is stepping in to shatter the chains of scarcity and lack that have kept you trapped. While you rest, divine provision is being arranged in ways you may never have imagined. Your prayers for abundance, stability, and freedom are being answered through unseen channels and heavenly resources. Financial struggles often leave us feeling defeated and hopeless. But remember, God is the God of overflow. His blessings are not just enough, they are abundant and overflowing. Just as a river carves a new path when blocked, God is creating new opportunities for income, breakthrough, and financial restoration that will flow steadily and permanently. Hold on to hope and faith. Your financial breakthrough is not a matter of if, but when. Be ready to receive the blessings that God has prepared, a wealth that will not only sustain you, but empower you to bless others. This is your season of financial liberation. Your body is a temple, and right now it's being lovingly restored. The aches, the fatigue, and the health battles you face are not ignored by God. In fact, they are being healed at the deepest level while you lie still. Rest is not weakness. It is your body's natural way of healing and replenishing strength. Allow yourself to fully embrace this divine restoration process. Scientific studies show that deep rest and proper sleep activate your body's natural repair mechanisms. Now imagine those mechanisms supercharged by God's healing power. Every cell, tissue, and organ is being renewed, preparing you to stand tall and strong once again. This is more than physical. It's a spiritual revival within you. Don't rush this healing process. Honor your body's need to rest, knowing that every moment of stillness is a step toward complete restoration. Soon, you'll rise not just healthier, but energized with a renewed zest for life and purpose. Deep within your soul, there are dormant powers, gifts, and strength that have been quietly waiting for the right moment to awaken. These are not ordinary abilities. They are divine endowments uniquely crafted by God to fulfill your destiny. While you rest, God is gently stirring these hidden treasures inside you, activating spiritual gifts, courage, creativity, and resilience that will soon catapult you into a higher realm of purpose. Think about the transformation of a butterfly, which must first rest and struggle before it can take flight. In this moment of quiet, your spirit is undergoing a similar metamorphosis. The powers that have been lying dormant are gathering energy, and soon you will experience an unstoppable surge of inner strength and clarity. This awakening is your invitation to rise beyond limitations and soar to unprecedented heights. Many people go through life unaware of the immense potential within them. But you, chosen one, are on the verge of a spiritual breakthrough. You are about to access abilities that will empower you to overcome challenges with grace, inspire others with your vision, and fulfill the extraordinary calling God placed on your life. Prepare yourself mentally and spiritually, because your season of soaring is just ahead. Rest is often misunderstood as weakness or inactivity, but in reality, it is the foundation upon which greatness is built. This sacred pause you are experiencing is not a break from progress. It is the launch pad for your most powerful breakthrough. Just as a rocket must remain grounded to build the necessary fuel and energy before liftoff, you are gathering unseen strength and wisdom during this season of rest. Every moment you spend lying down, every second of stillness, is a divine investment in your future success. The muscles of your spirit are being strengthened. Your vision is becoming clearer, and your purpose is being refined. This quiet time allows your dreams to ferment and grow, preparing you to explode into action with unstoppable momentum. Greatness rarely arrives overnight. It is cultivated through seasons of preparation and patience. So instead of feeling frustrated by rest, embrace it as your spiritual training ground. Know that God is equipping you with everything you need for your future triumph. This sacred rest is the soil where your greatness will grow, bloom, and bear fruit for generations. In this vulnerable moment of rest, it is crucial to remember that you are wrapped in God's infinite and overflowing love. This love is not distant or passive. It is an active, powerful force that surrounds you like a protective shield. No matter what storms rage outside, inside this divine embrace, you are safe, secure, and deeply cherished. Picture a fortress of light built by the hands of God Himself, impenetrable to fear, doubt, and despair. This is where you dwell now, in the heart of God's love that covers you completely. His love is a refuge where your wounds are gently healed, your spirit is refreshed, and your heart finds peace. This love is so vast and powerful that it can calm the fiercest anxieties and quiet the loudest inner storms. Allow yourself to fully receive this love, to let it soak into your being and melt away every fear and worry. You are held by the Creator of the universe, who delights in you and has a future filled with hope and abundance prepared just for you. No matter how dark the night, God's love is your everlasting light. A powerful transformation is quietly happening inside you, preparing you to rise as a new unstoppable force in the world. The struggles and trials you've endured are not signs of defeat, but the refining fires that shape and strengthen your character. Soon, you will emerge from this season of rest, stronger, wiser, and more resilient, ready to take on life's challenges with newfound confidence and divine empowerment. Think of a blacksmith forging a sword. Each strike of the hammer, each moment in the fire, makes the blade sharper and stronger. Your trials have been that fire, and God's rest, your cooling balm. Together, they are crafting a new you, one who is fearless, unstoppable, and deeply aligned with God's purpose. This new force within you will break barriers, shatter limitations, and inspire those around. As you prepare to rise, know that you are not alone. The power of the Holy Spirit will guide you. The wisdom of God will illuminate your path, and the strength of your faith will propel you forward. The world is about to witness a remarkable transformation, one that cannot be ignored or contained. Your transformation will be so profound that it will capture the attention of everyone around you. People will watch in awe as the burdens that once weighed you down vanish, and a radiant new light emerges from within. Your story will become a powerful testimony of God's miraculous work, proof that no situation is too difficult for divine intervention. This transformation is not just superficial, it is a deep, soul-level renewal that reflects in your actions, words, and spirit. Friends, family, and even strangers will be drawn to your contagious hope and unshakable peace. Your life will shine as a beacon of inspiration, reminding others that with faith and rest, miracles can happen. Remember that your breakthrough is not just for your own benefit, but for the world to see God's glory. You are becoming a living example of what it means to be chosen and transformed. As you rise, you will uplift others and ignite a chain reaction of hope and healing in the hearts of men. Life follows a divine rhythm. Rest, receive, then rise. Right now, you are in the receiving phase, absorbing God's grace, healing, and blessings. This is a sacred time to open your heart wide and let everything God has prepared flow into you fully. The rest you embrace today is filling you with the power and peace you will need to rise victoriously. Picture the dawn breaking after the longest night, flooding the sky with golden light. Your moment of glory is approaching, just like that sunrise, brilliant, inevitable, and breathtaking. Do not rush this process or doubt the power of your current stillness. Every moment of rest is a precious preparation for the magnificent rise that awaits. Hold on to hope, faith, and expectation. The glory that is destined for you is already on its way. When you rise, you will do so with strength, dignity, and a renewed sense of purpose. Your moment to shine has come. Get ready to step boldly into it. Waiting can be difficult, especially when you feel ready and desperate for change. But God's timing is perfect, and every moment of delay is part of a greater divine plan. Behind the scenes, every detail of your breakthrough is being carefully arranged with precision and love. You may not see it yet, but the orchestration is flawless and perfectly timed. Think of a symphony conductor who carefully cues each instrument to create a masterpiece. Your life is that masterpiece, and God is the conductor, directing every moment to ensure the most beautiful outcome. Even the pauses and silences are intentional, creating a rhythm that leads to a triumphant crescendo. Trust that God's timing is worth waiting for. He sees the bigger picture, one that you cannot fully grasp right now. Your breakthrough is not late. It is exactly on schedule. Stay faithful, patient, and hopeful, because the best is yet to come. Deep intentional rest does more than restore your body. It resets your spirit and renews your connection with God. In this sacred stillness, your soul is being refreshed, your spiritual senses are sharpening, and you are reconnecting with the divine purpose written for you. This rest is an essential act of faith, a spiritual reset that prepares you to walk in new levels of power and clarity. Many spiritual giants have testified that their greatest revelations and breakthroughs came after seasons of quiet rest. It's in this sacred space that God's voice becomes clear, guidance is revealed, and your faith is strengthened. This is your spiritual reboot, a chance to realign your heart, mind, and soul with God's perfect will. Cherish this rest as holy ground. Embrace it as a sacred practice that will set the stage for your greatest victory. As you rest deeply, you are not just pausing, you are stepping into a divine renewal that will carry you forward into an abundant and victorious life. Even when you feel like you are doing nothing, unseen forces are at work in your favor. As you rest and stay still, spiritual warriors and divine helpers are actively clearing obstacles that once blocked your progress. These hidden forces work tirelessly behind the scenes, removing negative influences, toxic energy, and unseen barriers that have held you back for far too long. Imagine a gardener who tends to the soil before planting seeds, pulling out weeds, loosening the earth, and preparing the perfect environment for growth. This is exactly what God is doing for you right now. Every moment of rest allows these forces to work more effectively, setting the stage for your life to flourish without hindrance or resistance. It can be hard to trust this invisible process, especially when you feel restless or impatient. But know this, the path you will soon walk on will be smoother, brighter, and more abundant than anything you have experienced before. These hidden forces are relentless in their work, ensuring your journey forward is aligned with God's divine plan. So relax deeply, knowing that your rest is not passive, but powerful. Each second you spend lying down is a sacred time where your obstacles are being cleared and your destiny is being made accessible. Trust in this divine clearing process, for your breakthrough is being meticulously prepared. While you rest, God's wisdom is carefully weaving together plans that are beyond your current understanding. Divine strategies are being crafted with precision and love, strategies that will transform your life in ways you've never imagined. These are not random acts but deliberate moves, orchestrated by the Creator of the universe, designed to bring you lasting success and joy. Consider a master chess player who thinks several moves ahead, anticipating every possible outcome. God is your divine strategist, thinking ahead for you, positioning you perfectly, so that when the time comes, you will make your move with power and confidence. These strategies are being laid out right now, aligning every resource, opportunity, and connection needed to propel you forward. This period of rest allows the divine plan to unfold without interruption. Each quiet moment you spend in stillness is a crucial part of setting these strategies into motion. When you awaken from this season, you will find that the pieces have fallen into place seamlessly, allowing you to move boldly toward your destiny. Trust the invisible hands guiding your path. Though you cannot see all the steps being taken, rest assured that the plan is flawless. Your role now is to remain patient, embrace peace, and prepare to walk into a future filled with divine favor. Faith is the powerful bridge that connects your current reality to the blessings God has in store. Your belief, even in moments of stillness and uncertainty, sends ripples across the universe, aligning circumstances and people to bring your desires to fruition. Faith is the magnet that draws miracles and favor toward you, even when it feels like nothing is happening. Think of faith as the silent force behind the scenes, working tirelessly to shift the cosmic tides in your favor. Even when your eyes cannot see immediate results, your faith activates divine energy, causing the universe to rearrange itself so that blessings will flow effortlessly into your life. This is why your rest is not passive. It is a profound act of trust and surrender. By choosing to rest and believe rather than striving or worrying, you are cooperating with the divine laws that govern success and breakthrough. Your faith is the catalyst that sets everything in motion. Never underestimate the power of unwavering faith. It is the seed from which all miracles grow. As you continue to trust and believe, the universe is responding with perfect timing, orchestrating your blessings in ways that surpass your expectations. Energy blockages, those invisible chains of fear, doubt, and past trauma, have weighed you down for too long. But in this sacred time of rest, these blockages are being gently but powerfully dissolved. Every breath you take while resting helps release the tension in your mind, body, and spirit, creating space for healing and renewal. Imagine a river that has been dammed up for years, unable to flow freely. Rest is like the process of breaking down that dam, allowing the water of life, peace, and clarity to rush through your being once again. This flow restores your vitality and reactivates the natural rhythms of your soul. As these energy blockages fade away, you will begin to feel lighter, freer, and more connected to your divine purpose. The heaviness that once clouded your vision will lift, replaced by a clear sense of direction and hope. This healing process is subtle but deeply transformative. You are not alone in this journey. God's loving presence surrounds you, aiding the release of what no longer serves you. Embrace this rest as a sacred opportunity for deep energetic cleansing, knowing it prepares you for a future of vibrant health and unstoppable momentum. There is a powerful momentum building in your life that you cannot yet see, but it is unstoppable. God's mighty hand is propelling you forward, gathering speed and strength with every moment of rest and surrender. This momentum is the force that will carry you through challenges, break through barriers, and bring your dreams to reality. Think about a snowball rolling down a hill, starting small, but gaining size and speed until it becomes an overwhelming force. This is the divine momentum in your life. What may seem like a slow season is actually the buildup of unstoppable power that will soon sweep you into a season of victory. You may not feel this momentum yet, and that's okay. Trust that God is working in ways beyond your perception, orchestrating events and people to align perfectly with your purpose. The quiet days are the engine room, powering this forward thrust. Prepare yourself mentally and spiritually to harness this momentum. When it arrives, it will carry you effortlessly to new heights. Stay anchored in faith, knowing that this divine power is unstoppable and is fully committed to your breakthrough. The smallest divine shifts you experience today, whether a change in mindset, a moment of peace, or a new insight, are the seeds of massive transformation. These shifts might seem insignificant now, but they are powerful indicators that your life is evolving. God is making subtle but mighty changes that will eventually culminate in extraordinary breakthroughs. Consider how the tiniest adjustments in a machine can improve its overall function dramatically. Similarly, these divine shifts are fine-tuning your life, removing inefficiencies and aligning your spirit with God's purpose. Every moment you spend resting allows these adjustments to take root and grow. These changes may appear slow and subtle, but their impact will be profound. They prepare you to step into a new chapter of your life, one filled with clarity, strength, and abundant blessings. Embrace each divine shift as a sign that your transformation is underway. Remember, greatness is built on small, consistent change. Trust that the shifts happening now are the foundation for your glorious tomorrow. Stay patient and attentive. Your breakthrough is growing stronger every day. Your mind and spirit are undergoing a powerful preparation process, being ready to operate on new levels of wisdom, clarity, and spiritual depth. This preparation is essential, because the season ahead will require strength and insight beyond anything you've experienced before. God is equipping you mentally, emotionally, and spiritually for what lies ahead. Imagine an athlete training for a major competition. building endurance, strength, and skill over time. This rest period is your training ground, sharpening your mind to think clearly, your spirit to withstand pressure, and your heart to embrace God's will fully. During this preparation, you may feel moments of unease or uncertainty, but these are signs that growth is taking place beneath the surface. God is pruning away distractions, doubts, and fears, allowing your true self to emerge more vibrant and ready. As your mind and spirit grow stronger, you will notice greater peace, sharper insight, and a deeper connection to your divine purpose. Prepare to embrace these new levels fully. They will unlock doors to blessings and opportunities beyond your imagination. The gifts within you, your talents, insights, and spiritual abilities, are being unlocked by God in a gradual and sure way. This is not a hurried process, but a careful unveiling designed to ensure you receive these gifts at the right time and in the right measure. Each gift is a precious key that will open doors to your destiny. Think about the process of a flower blooming. It unfolds petal by petal, revealing its beauty in perfect timing. Your gifts are doing the same. You may not see the full picture yet, but every day God is revealing more of your true potential. This unfolding allows you to grow confident and mature in each gift, preventing overwhelm and ensuring lasting impact. The gradual nature of this process is an act of divine wisdom, preparing you to handle your gifts with grace and purpose. Trust that God's timing in revealing your gifts is perfect. Embrace each new awakening as a sign that your divine destiny is unfolding, and get ready to use your gifts to change your world profoundly. Miracles are quietly unfolding around you, perfectly timed and ordered by God's loving hand. Even when the world seems chaotic or your circumstances feel stalled, divine intervention is at work, orchestrating miracles that will change your life forever. Trusting this process is an act of faith that invites more miracles into your journey. Consider the story of Joseph in the Bible. Years of waiting, trials, and setbacks ultimately led to God's perfect plan unfolding in a miraculous way. Your story is similar. Every delay, every challenge, every moment of rest is part of God's divine choreography of miracle. It's easy to become impatient or doubtful, but remember that God's timing is flawless. Miracles may come through unexpected people, events, or opportunities, but they will always be in perfect harmony with your destiny. Hold on to hope and faith as miracles unfold. Your breakthrough is not just possible, it is guaranteed by God's promise and power. Trust the process and prepare to witness the extraordinary. Rest is not just a physical act, it is a vital spiritual practice that deepens your strength and fortifies your soul. Each moment you spend resting replenishes your spiritual reserves, sharpening your connection with God and empowering you to face future challenges with grace and courage. Think of rest as a sacred recharge, like the time a warrior spends in the sanctuary before battle. This sanctuary of rest renews your spirit, fills you with divine peace, and prepares you for the victories ahead.